So I just pulled the spark plug out. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks more fuely, shinier than if it was burning oil. So it's a bit of a hard one. Like, there is oil still up on the electrode there. I don't know if it'll focus in enough. Like, it looks wet like fuel, but it's sort of got that black tinge to it, so it's a bit of a hard one. It's definitely got burnt carbon on the top here, so burnt oil. So yeah, I've just pulled the plug out, pulled the valve rocker cover off, and because it's been sitting for a few hours now, I'll have a look and adjust the valves again. Same thing again, just have your piston at top dead centre with both valves closed on the compression cycle. So it's going back in, back down. It's about there. And funny enough, on the engine shroud, I'll show you this. Where is it? Valve lash. So 0.10 inch on intake, 0.10 inch on exhaust. So unless you've got the actual operator's manual, I think everything that you search for online is just pulling from other mower engine types, whether they're Kohler or... Sorry, the youngest one just came out asking me 15 million questions. Same thing, under your lock nut, it's a 12mm, 4mm Allen key. And just adjust your valve clearance, so it's just like a firm drag, not so tight that it's grabbing your feeler gauge. So it's kind of grabbing, so just back it off a little bit. Just hold your Allen key steady as best you can, and then just nip your valve, the lock nut up again. We'll check the bottom one. So again, it's it'll focus. It's probably too old to see, but it's 0.10 inch, so 0.25mm. So I'm just going to do it on both because that was what was on the engine valve cover I just showed you. So yeah, it's like too tight. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I can't push the feeler gauge in. That's why I reckon let's say the internet searches just sort of pull everything because it's all AI driven now. It's just pulling everything from like no matter how well you describe it, it just generalizes it. Same thing, just back your grub screw out a bit. Out there is pretty good. Lock it all back down. Just go through again with your feeler gauge. Just a little bit of drag on it. Doesn't need to be pinching. So that's all done. Put this valve cover back on. It's gotten really cold this afternoon. It's real windy still. I went over town, got a couple of little jobs done. Smashed out a fair bit of the washing, putting washing away and stuff. Got a few more loads on, but it's the only problem with having so many kids, you're always washing, and they all seem to love using towels. I think I did three loads of towels just earlier. It's used for a lot of water too. It's just, here's what it is. It's just annoying now that we've got to sort of pay for water, whereas water used to be included in the rates. They figured out more ways to get money out of us, even though we don't have town pressure supplied water. It's on a trickle feed, so they put a meter on the trickle feed to get even more money out of us. So the moment I can get a bore down, get a few more water tanks going for the rain, the better. That's all done. I'll just clean this spark plug real quick. I don't know if you can get these tools anymore, but I've had, I'll show you in a sec once I unfold everything. But I've had this little tool. I've had this little tool for about 25 years. One of the first tools I ever bought. Back when cars were still, you know, still had leads and stuff, you could put that against the spark plug, like sit it on the spark plug, and it tells you when it's got like a little globe in there. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's got like a little globe in there. It tells you when the plug's firing. And it's got like basic feeler gauge and the electrode adjusting tool and like a basic file. Wouldn't have cost a lot, I don't think. But the best thing is the cleaning tool. Like you can get right in behind the electrode and or the earth, I don't know, I can never remember. And like it's thin enough you can actually scrape shit on the from the inside of the bend there. Yeah. Haven't seen one for a very long time. I don't even know if you can buy them anymore or not. I'll just use the last little bit of this wax and grease remover since there's not much left in there, and so I just got that spark plug all clean again. Put a little tiny dab of anti-seize on it. One lot, just something like that. Just a little tiny bit. Doesn't hurt. Well, it will hurt if you go swinging off it, putting all your body weight on these on the plug, but it only just needs to be nipped up, you know. I think even the manual says 20 or 25 Newton meters of torque, so it's not a lot. I've got some degreaser here too. Well, I reckon we start it up, and we will start it up. Oh, I still got to top the oil up too. I don't know if it's still the exhaust fan is off or what. She's still smoky as shit. Well, I've pretty well done all I can. With the engine I've got, anyway. I think I'll get some of that Moraes. It's like an oil additive. Makes the oil real thick, helps it stop burning off so much. So I think I'll get some of that. I don't think, no matter what I do, I'd say this end. I'd say it's the rings. Rings are gone in it. So I'm not going to put too much more effort in this. I'll just keep it going. Hopefully, tax time rolls up. I will look at swapping this motor out. I might even email that. I've put a link in my previous video of that place in the US. I might, when I get around to it, I might email them and see how much it's going to cost to get that shipped over here. I'd say it's going to be fucking nearly as much as the motor. Like, to buy another Cub kit out, like it's $1,100 and something for that kit. You probably expect $500 to $1,000 shipping, I would imagine, from the US to Australia. But yeah, anyway, not much else I can do with this. Just cheap Chinese junk, like everything now. But I'll get prices of, like, piston still looks alright, depends what it looks like on the sides. When I go to swap them out, I'll get prices for pistons and rings, and I have to do a head gasket again and seals and stuff. So yeah, not much else I can do. Hopefully somebody found this useful. Yeah, I'd say that bottom end's fucked, and I don't understand why, because it's always been serviced. Yeah, so she's definitely not blowing as much smoke as what it did. It's probably, no, I don't know, probably 40% less. So I'll cut it off here. Yeah, thanks for watching if you've stuck along this far with the antics of this thing. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you later.